What it is, guys, DeluxeShruB here, and I am excited. I am excited. The Las Vegas Raiders 2021 schedule has been released. Okay, so let me just get right into these games because it's a lot. So, week one on Monday Night Football primetime game in Las Vegas versus the Baltimore Ravens. Man, that one's going to be a really exciting one. It could go a lot of ways, a lot of different ways. So, Lamar Jackson versus our Raiders defense. This defense, man, it's questionable. It can go very badly, or defense could be really good, or just solid at least. Then next week 2, we go to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. Then week 3, we go to Miami, comes to Las Vegas to play the Dolphins again. Obviously, last year they played, and that was like one of the most brutal losses I've ever seen. And then week 4, we go to LA, our second home, to play the Los Angeles Chargers on Monday Night Football in SoFi Stadium. Week 5, the Bears come to town. Khalil Mack comes to Las Vegas for the first time to play his former team. That one's going to be a great matchup as well, but there's still some questions at quarterback there. Week 6, Raiders go to Denver to play the Broncos, that usual AFC West matchup. Then week 7, the Eagles come to town to play the Raiders. I believe it's their first time coming to Vegas, so that should be fun. Week 8 is a bye week. Then week 9, the Raiders go to New York to play the Giants. Then week 10, the Raiders will play the Kansas City Chiefs in Las Vegas on Sunday Night Football. That one's going to be really exciting. That will be a rematch from last year's game. That last year's game was probably top 5, top 3 games that I've ever seen. Week 11, the Bengals come to town to play the Raiders. Week 12, the Dallas Cowboys and the Raiders will be playing on Thanksgiving. I wanted these two teams to play on Thanksgiving. I didn't want Detroit. I didn't want that primetime slot. I wanted them to play the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, and I got my wish. So, that one's going to be exciting. My first Thanksgiving game that I've watched that the Raiders are playing in. And week 13, Washington comes to town. I almost called them the football team, but Washington comes to town to play the Raiders with Chase Young, that defensive line. Week 14, Raiders go to Kansas City to play the Chiefs. Week 15, the Raiders go to Cleveland again to play the Browns. Week 16, Denver comes to town to play us. Then week 17, the Raiders go to Indianapolis to play the Colts. Then week 18, the Raiders will play the Chargers in Vegas. So that's the schedule, you guys. I'll probably put the schedule like right here, somewhere on the screen. The schedule will be up so you can look at it more clearly. So what I think of the schedule is this is going to be a really tough season. I can already tell because, oh my God, based on the divisions we're playing, the AFC North, 3 out of those 4 teams made the playoffs last year, in the Steelers, the Ravens, and the Browns. I think the Bengals could have done a lot better if they had Joe Burrow and an actual at least half decent or above average or average offensive line. Because Joe Burrow just got murdered back there. I don't know how they did for the rest of the season. I was mainly watching the Bengals because of Joe Burrow, because I wanted to see how he was doing. And I watched that game where he got his knee destroyed. So, and the other division we're playing is the NFC East with the Cowboys, the football team, god damn it, and the Eagles and the Giants. So, I'm not really intrigued by them. I'm more scared of Washington and the Cowboys. Not really the Eagles and the Giants. Those guys are probably still I know the Eagles are rebuilding, but the Giants are 50-50 for me. Then obviously we play our AFC West rivals, the Chargers, the Broncos, and the Chiefs. Then we got our extra game in the Colts and the Dolphins. So this is to be an interesting season. This is our John Gruden and Derek Carr's make or break year. If we make the playoffs, then we make the playoffs. They stay. If we don't, I see Gruden getting fired and Carr getting potentially cut or traded, and the Raiders going through another rebuild. So, I'll drop my record prediction later on. Either later on the week or next week. So that's basically all. That's the Raiders 2021 schedule. Follow my Instagram. I'll drop it in the description below if you want to check it out. So that's basically it, y'all. Drop a comment on what you think of the schedule. Maybe even drop your record predictions for the season and if the Raiders will make the playoffs or not. I have confidence, but I had confidence last year around week like 10, but you guys already know what happened. So that's basically it, y'all. Deuces.